What is up, everyone? This is SwordKing090, and this is going to be Operation Bedrock, episode 208, the 208th episode of the Operation Bedrock series. A series where our friends and I are going to be mining the entire world until there's nothing but bedrock left, except for the floor, of course, except, well, wait, what am I doing? I'm already messing up my intro. Except for the floor, of course, because we need something flat to walk on. This is what I get when I try to speak too fast, because whenever I speak too fast and I start to mumble and start to stumble, then I'll be able not to be any coherent any way, shape, form, or possible. Just for the fact of the matter is I want to speed up the intro for everybody else who doesn't want to hear the intro. But in any case, is that I'm going to mess up no matter what I do, so I'm just going to roll with it because I'm not a professional by any means. But in any case, that I'm going to try something new today, that I'm going to try to actually record in 5 decibels instead of 9 decibels. I used to record in 12 decibels, but then went down to 9 decibels, and now I'm trying out 5 decibels. So let's see if that's going to actually be, well, good quality in a sense for me to actually be making this commentary. If I have to adjust it in post-production, then so be it. If it sounds terrible, then I now know next time to actually rise up the decibels so that, or raise up, I do not know English and proper grammar here, but just to change the decibel back to 9 so that it'll actually sound a little bit better. And if so, then hooray, if it actually sounds good right now. If not, then I'm going to cry myself to sleep until next week until I try again. But in this one, I'm still going to be working on getting rid of the ocean, which we still have a lot of work to do. I've been doing a lot of work, especially during the live streams, and now we still have another half or 75% of this side of the ocean to actually get rid of. So we are going to be placing down some sand. So we got a little bit of work to do, and this is pretty much a little my borders or boundaries so that I don't go further than this. This is going to be the wall right here, and then we're just going to get rid of that. This is going to be a giant strip mine all the way down to bedrock. So that's going to look kind of interesting, and especially when I have plans on how to get rid of the other side of the ocean so that it'll actually look kind of cool looking at it. So we're going to have the big wall right here, and then we're going to have something that looks a little bit more natural, but you will see once I actually get everything done, set and planned and set in motion. Words. I don't know how to speak, guys. I don't even know why am I doing this, but let's just try to get through this. So we've already gotten this section done. As you can see here, it looks absolutely beautiful even, actually. So that's actually cool. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, that looks awesome. And yes, I'm gonna actually go ahead and put all the torches on the wall. So it's gonna be like this giant skylight, the world's largest skylight on the Xbox 360. It's gonna get done. I'm gonna set a world record. At least it's not the Xbox One. This is gonna be on the 360, no less. Guinness, this is gonna be a record. Anyways, why is there a crafting table over there? I never set one down there. I'm always finding weird stuff here. Not gonna lie, every single time. I just find something weird. Alright, let's jump back in. And we're gonna go ahead and work on going to the other side again. And we're gonna get some sand and work on this. And by all means, I know I haven't been really live streaming all that much. It's because the fact of the matter is, don't take it this the wrong way, but I've been actually recording a lot of videos with my friends, whether it be murder mystery, tag, hide and seek, and other mini games, and as well as good old daily Minecraft or Minecraft Daily. And I've been having a lot of fun joining these guys. Yes, I don't really say that much in daily Minecraft, but in the other games I try to make a lot of jokes. I honestly do, and I have a lot of fun playing the mini games. But Minecraft Daily, I still haven't yet to set my foot in and butting in the conversation, because I'm polite like that. Whenever they're having like a momentum, I'm not going to be the one that derails the whole entire thing just to say, hey, look at me, look at me, look at me. That is just not me. I'm more polite that way because I understand through my perspective as a YouTuber that if they have a conversation going, nobody wants to hear that guy just butting in and just saying something that's completely irrelevant, or that the fact of the matter is it just ruins the momentum. Nobody likes that. I don't want to be that person. They encourage me to butt in, but it's still that type of momentum, or that's still like that mindset that I really don't want to be that guy. Everybody knows that guy. Everybody's having the time of their life, and then this guy just comes in and then just pretty much sets down the mood because you're already having a fun time, and then this guy just comes in and just says something that doesn't make sense, and everyone's like, what? And it's going to be like that awkward moment that you don't know how to pick up the situation at that point. So it kind of makes everybody else feel bad, and then it kind of makes the person who ruined everything feels bad. And I don't want to be that guy. And I'm trying not to be that guy. I honestly am not trying to be that guy, but you know what happens. You've seen it before. You may have been the person who actually caused it at one point in your life, and I know I have. So I'm trying my best not to be that guy, but they keep encouraging me to butt in, so I'm gonna try. Hopefully it's not too try-hardish, if that's even a real word, but let us see how well that this plays out. But I know that this is gonna be the last Saturday before summer break ends, and I don't want it to end. I don't want to go back to school, but I have to anyways. So this is the last Saturday before school starts. And this is gonna be so fantastic in a sarcastic sense, because I'm gonna have a lot more time to actually go back to school. And then I'm gonna have to have work on top of that, and then I have to do my assignments and tests and exams I need to study for. So let's see how well things go for me, and hopefully that I could find some more time to do some live streams whenever I'm not busy. I'm probably gonna have to dedicate a day to do my homework, and then a day to live stream, and a day to do videos, and then just start the cycle all over again. Granted that it may or may not be difficult, but who knows? If it is, then it should be just an utter fun time for me. I know I need to get my degree, I know I need to do my classes, but I am honestly not a school person. I'm not gonna lie to you guys that I am not a school person. I can hardly stay focused. My mind's always in the clouds. I'm always daydreaming. I hardly pay attention in class, so just probably more or less because I don't sleep all that well, so my mind tends to wander while I'm trying not to drift off to sleep. So this is going to be interesting, especially when, if I'm not mistaken, that one of my classes is actually next to a Pokestop. So if that's going to be the case, then more likely I'm probably going to stay focused, or more focused, on getting a lot of materials from the Pokestop. But that's going to actually help me in the long run as well, because I need something to preoccupy my time in a sense, so that I can actually stay focused. If I have nothing to distract me just a tad bit, then I'm not going to hear anything from the lecture. I don't know what it is. It's probably because I have a little bit of ADD. I'm pretty sure I do. I have not taken a test for that, but I'm pretty sure I do. Either that, or I just have trouble just concentrating or focusing, unless that there's something to preoccupy my time. So that's gonna be a thing, because if I'm not doing something, I'm just gonna daydream, and then I'm just gonna like block out everything that has been said. If I'm actually writing down something, if I'm actually just looking around and doing like that, if I'm constantly on the move, then that's pretty much what helps me stay focused. Or is that, again, I may be sleep deprived, and that's what's causing me not to stay focused all that long, because I know that a lot of cases that it's just all about sleep. If you don't sleep, then you tend to lose focus. You tend not to retain all the information. So that will be the reason why I am not doing so well in school. So I'm going to have to try to sleep early. Even though that's going to be very hard for me, because my schedule consists of staying up all the way to 4, 5, or even 6 a.m. on a daily basis, because I'm not in school. That's why I sleep in. But now that school is going to be here, that I'm going to have to try to sleep early. It's just one of those things. Everybody has been through this phase whenever it's just your sleeping schedule is just way off the charts, and you try to fall asleep. It's not going to be a successful week until you finally get the groove of sleeping in early, and then waking up early, and then getting the things done. So it's just going to be a little bit of a recovery process for me throughout the month of September. But if I'm able to, I'm going to try to do a lot of live streams. I'm going to try to do a lot of Let's Plays. I'm going to be trying to do a lot of recordings for you guys, because you guys are important to me. Honestly, you guys are. That if I wasn't be making videos, then I would not know what I would be doing instead. Honestly, I do not. Maybe I'll actually get a college degree sooner or later. I'm still getting that in the process, so either way, I want to become an online entertainer, and this is just more or less of a hobby. If it becomes a profession, then I could actually quit my day job and then just focus on YouTube, and as well as focus on getting my degree. I'm going to go ahead and try to get some media arts in my name, in a little bit of a title, so that it could help me go into broadcasting. If I ever actually go in broadcasting, maybe I'll get a better microphone so that will sound more professional sounding. I don't know grammar. I have no idea if I'm ever going to get a job if I can't even speak correctly. Just read off a script, I guess. Or maybe do a little bit of ad-lib or improvising. But as you guys know, I do a lot of talking, and I know I do. It's like, you do way too much talking. Well, if you listen to a radio station, they do a lot of talking too, so I don't understand why that is a problem for me. This is a commentary. You're supposed to be talking. You're not supposed to be silent. I know that there are a lot of trolls out there, and I respond to a few of them. I kind of find it fun because I have nothing better to do in my time. Obviously, they don't have like anything better to do with their time just to harass another person online. So why not just indulge them, give them the attention that they want that they never got? So yeah, it's always fun, right? That's what the cool kids are doing these days. They're just trolling off of other people online. Oh well. That's just me. That's just me rambling on because I don't know what else to say. That we have a lot of work to do. Honestly, we do. We have a lot of ocean to get rid of. We got to place down the sand. Too bad we don't have any sponges because this world was made in June of 2012. So we're not going to get any ocean monuments. So that is out of the question. The only way we'll be able to actually get sponges if and only if that villagers actually trade sponges. I'm pretty sure that they don't. Unless it's in a PC update. But for us, if they're not in this kind of update, then we are out of luck. But more or less that, I'm going to try my best to keep up with the schedule. I'm just happy that I'm not doing 12 videos a week. Otherwise, then I will get nothing done. I will not get my schoolwork done. I will not get any sleep. I will not be able to keep up. I will not get any work done towards Operation Bedrock and Operation Dome. It's just going to be one giant mess. And for Operation Dome, I am just hoping that, I know we're probably not going to get done by the month of September, so I'm just hoping we'll get done before the 3-year anniversary of Operation Dome. I'm going to laugh if that's going to be the final episode. I could schedule to upload it so that while I'm at Minecon 2016, then that video will be up on the 3-year anniversary just saying that we are done, right? That's going to be fun. Wait a second. I'm trying to remember. Actually, no. It will be probably done before Minecon because it's going to be on the 24th and the 25th. That's a Friday and Saturday. No, sorry. Saturday and Sunday. And Operation Dome is on Wednesdays. I'm going to have to pre-record my Operation Bedrock. Be like, what is up, everyone? This is SorkinZ090. This is episode, or Operation Bedrock episode, whatever. And during this recording, this is a pre-recorded because I'm already at Minecon. So I'm going to tell you all of you guys about it once I get home. Okay, so at least I got that planned out of the way. Why am I so dumb? I don't know why, guys. I don't know why. I'm just rambling on. And during this recording, I went to the movies and I saw Peach Dragon. And it was actually a good movie. I got the feels, honestly. It got a little bit emotional. I didn't cry. Although I kind of felt like it. But still, I didn't cry. It's just one of those moments where you really feel for the characters. And the only thing that kind of ruined it for me is one scene. One big scene. I'm not going to tell any spoilers, but you guys will know. As soon as that scene happens, you're going to be wondering, what in the world happened? And how did that happen? So that's going to be that type of scene where I'm just going to be like, that's the thing that kind of ruined it for me. Because it got me thinking. But I'm not going to spoil anything for you guys. If you guys go watch Peach Dragon, it's actually a pretty good movie. And if you like friendship and the feels of friendship and overcoming obstacles, then this is going to be the thing that's going to get to you. It almost got to me, honestly. But in any case, that's all I got to say for that. I'll have to say that's actually a pretty good movie. You can just watch once and then be over with. And as well as that, I would have to give it a 7 out of 10. Just let's say that. By all means, I am not a movie critic, so I cannot tell you more in depth. I just only have to give you an opinion, which basically that's what all movie reviews are. Even during an objective standpoint, it's still an opinion. But in a recap, that school is just around the corner. This is the last Saturday before school starts. So I'm going to have to see how well my schedule is going to be like in terms of waking up in the morning, because I still need to work on my sleep schedule. And as well as that, I need to know how much homework I'm going to get on a daily basis and whether or not if I'll be able to keep up. I have trouble in school due to the fact that I do not get enough sleep, and thus my attention is just way out the window because I just want to focus on sleeping, but sadly I cannot. So if I could get my sleeping schedule intact and better, then I'll be able to possibly, do better in school. And I'll try to keep up with all the work. I'll be trying to keep up with all the skylights. Wait, what am I talking about? I don't even know what I'm talking about. I will try to keep up with the live streams. I'll be able to try to keep up with Operation Dome, Operation Bedrock, and try to keep up with making videos with my friends, because I want to keep up with doing the murder mysteries, the daily Minecraft, and as well as hide and seek and tag, or any other mini games that we so choose. And shout outs to Bolts the Clown, Captain Rage-tastic, Tuxedo Dude, and as well as the Last Moose for keeping me invited and keeping me with the group. So that is just an honor, honestly. An honor and a privilege that they could have chose somebody else, but they chose me, and they like me enough to have me in their group whenever I'm available, because they understand that I have to go to work every other day. So I try to keep my best, that I try to do whatever I can to help them out and things like that. And again, it's just a privilege and an honor to be in a group so that we can at least get some more videos. And I know I have yet to upload any of the other videos other than Minecraft Daily, but I will try to do a lot of editing when it comes to doing all the other mini games that we have played, even though some of the other recordings are about a good 6 months old. But just as long as I have a video for you guys a week with these mini games, then I could say that it's all worth it. Stockpiling up so that if I don't have anything to upload for the day, then at least I have those videos. So in any case, it actually helped them out too, because usually what they do is that they upload videos on the same day, and then here I am just lagging along. But then whenever I upload a video, it could actually help give them a shout out as well. So it just brings back the relevancy of the mini games. Hooray! They don't mind at all. Just as long as I upload, that's all good anyways. So yeah, I guess I kind of went longer than I should have, but that's alright. If you guys don't mind me talking, then so be it. That's going to be part of my degree anyways, and part of my broadcasting career if I ever get to that, or that I actually just stay as an online entertainer and keep talking to you guys. But I'm just going to say that this is going to be the end of this video, and once again, this is a test because I actually am recording on 5 decibels instead of 9, so let's hope that everything is well. I'm probably going to have to work with it in post-production anyways, so you may not even notice a difference regardless. But that is all I can say for now. So in any case, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. If you're brand new to the channel, then please subscribe. But until then, have a great day everyone. I am SwordKing090, and then as always, I will see you in the next video. I like this perspective shot. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. This is actually pretty cool. Have a great day.